Oh, yo, this one is gonna get you for laughter real quick. The worst, the worst or mid tier list I've ever seen in the last days. Your friend is the guy who thinks he knows everything about the game, but just really mid.
Bro, what?
Hey, how about you name some examples, dork?
Like, what?
Hey, instead of just bashing me, why don't
Bro, this is a tier list. This is based on our opinion, okay?
It's opinionated. Yeah,
Yeah, just make an opinion statement in the beginning. Say these tier
Yeah,
lists are
disclaimer.
opinion based. Yeah, they aren't any factual information. I mean, obviously they're based off of good
you just got
opinions.
hurt that I
But
said that we're never wrong at the end of the video?
Bro, okay, here's the thing. Disclaimer. Don't get butthurt if you see anything that is gonna make you cry yourself to sleep. Okay, go to another.
right, just
tier
because
list.
your favorite deck isn't the best deck doesn't mean it's a good deck.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're able to make the full Dragon Link Bistio board every game. My bad. I didn't know that you were a Chad like that.
Yeah, for real.
Here it is. Here's our tier list. Format defining. You already know what this is. You basically got to build your deck around these decks over here. Meta competitor. Not the format defining, but can still steal some damn wins. You know damn well what I mean. Anti-meta. Yeah, it's these rogue decks that you just expect, hey, I'm gonna steal some wins real quick. Experimental. We really haven't figured out these parts of the deck yet. So, yeah, that's it. Better luck next time. Just don't play these decks. I'd rather get Arby's instead.
I'd rather get Arby's.
I'd rather get Arby's is good. I say this every tier list video. I got the coupons, bro. I'm about to get some shit.
All right, so no, I do have to put a disclaimer in the beginning of this video. Yeah, we know what we're talking about. So let's go.
Oh my god. Bro, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't get the boys that actually know what the hell to do with this game. So, Alright, okay.
All right.
B Troopers.
Let's go.
Got the new fusion monster.
Wait, they got a new monster?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did, bro.
It's a pretty cool if Institution was to go up on the list.
That's
only would be there. But now you have to build a deck to fuse, and that deck's a link deck. So
exactly, the way how people play
changes
the deck,
where it would be.
the way how people played the deck back then, it was not really relying on the fusions all that much. It was basically XZs or even links. It was mainly links, but
Yeah, because you would play the ready fusion and summon the normal insect fusion monster and continue your combo. So it's just a free extender, free body.
exactly.
I'd say it's
Honestly, bro.
I mean, I just say better next time, bro. Honestly, I don't want to be mean to the beach player out there, but
Resonator
try next format, bro.
Resonator Insect Turbo is not good without Maxi. Let's just put it that way.
It literally isn't.
Shout out the beekeepers. Save the bees and shit.
The
but
bees, dude.
Yeah, save your time.
Save them for next time. Yeah.
If you want to save
I'm
the
gonna go with
bees, if you want to save the bees, save the money in your wallet, go get some Arby's. You know what I mean?
All right, this is gonna be an hour of
not B Trooper.
Nah, bee troopers, bro. Leave them bees alone.
I'd rather get bee troopers.
All right, next on the
Damn,
list.
hold on. Nah, okay, yo. I'm gonna have to. Nate. Here you go. This is your.
All right. So the thing is, everyone thinks the deck's gonna be nuts because it can dance around Ash a lot better now with Quem and stuff, and the implications with Nadir. But the deck's just still not it doesn't define the format. It wasn't that great last format. I think it's a meta competitor, but it's on the more mid scale.
It's a good meta competitor, I'd say.
It definitely is.
But yeah,
I do
not gonna define the format.
Mm-hmm.
No, it won't define the format. I do want to say though, it did get first place at the Columbus Regional today.
Oh,
so
and actually,
it's definitely
Toronto.
up there.
Hey, yo.
Toronto as well.
But
So
okay, here's the thing.
it's good. I think the only problem with Branded is that we've been playing against the deck for a while now. It's easy to counter. So that's all.
Yeah, and especially the fact that have all these new decks coming in, but most of us don't even need to change up our deck list just to play against Branded, though.
That's the thing too. I also think though, there's considerations for the heavier Bestial package because Disc Potter's a crazy card, but we haven't seen enough of that format and that style of the deck yet.
Yeah.
So I don't think in general it's gonna be make or break of the format.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be
You'll
up
see
there.
it.
It's
It'll
definitely
be
gonna be
good.
up there.
It'll be
the
strong
same.
deck.
Same
You
old
play all
plan,
around in a regional, you will see it most
Yeah.
likely.
or get gimmick puppeted. But everyone's prepared for that now. You know.
Basically, yeah.
All right,
Yo,
it's a 1 hour video. All right, continue.
Constellar got some new support. It's actually insane though.
What deck?
All right, so I think I want to talk on this deck because I played Tellar Knight back in 2015. This deck is so much fun. Do I think it's actually going to be that good? No. However, I want to put it in experimental. We're going to put it towards the bottom of experimental though, because I just want to see what people do with it. We don't know the entire ceiling of the deck. It is a control deck that now has a lot of more moving pieces with some of the new cards.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to be that good.
It'll pop
Yeah, we
up.
also have to see how it plays into like the other decks and what it actually wants to do.
Facts.
Okay. Yeah.
I think one thing I want to say about any of the new decks or like decks that get support, the main thing that makes them experimental is the fact that they all start off explosive and then they get countered, and then they have to figure out, okay, how do I just not die and make a decent board? You know what I'm saying?
Next one. How the mighty have fallen because the freaking hand trap lineup for next format is gonna kill this.
Oh yeah. Everyone's gonna main roll. I feel it's like this deck just gets like shit on so bad.
Bro, I feel like this should go on experimental because like they need to know.
It's still steal games.
It still steals games. Like if your opponent just doesn't see the draw, if you figure out some way how to play around the draw, which is why it's an experimental, by the way. Like this deck still pops off when it does.
I feel like it's very fragile, but I do agree. Like depending on how it's built, it could steal games. But I feel like that would kind of put it under experimental because you would have to like experiment with it to make the proper build to play around all this new shit, or at least the new hand trap lineup of the format.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I put Dynamorph in here because it's getting a new counter trap. It's getting a new counter trap. It's actually pretty insane. Okay.
Cope, dude.
Yeah. Let me
Save it for next time, brother.
Bro. This is
So trap decks will always have this big problem of just not being able to play turn one if they don't go first. So honestly, it don't matter what purple card they print. It's always gonna have to be if you're going first and winning die rolls.
Okay, Drytron. Same problem with freaking as Dark World.
Dark World. Yeah.
Yep. Draw.
I'm with you.
You just die. You are just dead. If you get drolled, good luck. You can't even get into the Dynamondo combo that consistently anymore.
Shifter too. Shifter hurts.
Yes, Shifter.
Can't play around Shifter.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Can't play around Bestials.
It'll be interesting to see how this deck tries to play into the new format with the way the hand traps are looking so far.
Exo Step.
This is a hot take.
Exo Stepsisters, bro. You stuck in the dryer, bro? What you gotta say?
Hey, yo.
I'd say it's what was the tier? The meta counter, right?
Anti-meta.
The anti-meta,
bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's very format reliant, and it'll counter decks that suffer from the effects of those XYZ monsters.
What's the new card we're getting? Because I always mess it up. It's like a new fairy card, I think.
The new spirit ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing 3 of that in Exo. And I don't want to talk out of my ass because I don't know what the hell they're doing with it. But I keep
just use
hearing
it
that
as
Exo's
I think it helps you summon the other one.
Oh yeah, so like you just,
And you just get like a free body.
I'm pretty sure because Martha locks you out of summoning special summoning monsters that aren't Exo Sisters, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
normal.
What they're doing is they're going like the Martha combo into Michaela's, detaching the search, and then summoning that thing to make a second XYZ.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So it's like a better
And then
Zoroa,
I
basically.
think.
And you can save your Martha because you can use that first, make an XYZ off of it, and then use your Martha after. So you don't
that's
have to
insane.
commit to the Martha.
Yeah.
Because people were using Zoroa to kind of do a similar thing, but it would conflict. So like I could see that being better. I think it could be solid. Like again, it's all stuff that like it depends how the format shapes up. But I feel like in the middle, anti-meta is probably a good call.
This deck is definitely an anti-meta deck.
Especially
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
what it's
that-
built around.
Yeah, we're just getting a whole bunch of decks that have to like need their graveyard next format, and literally Exo Sisters can just deal with that.
That's true. Yeah, with
Mhm.
ease. And to be able to like main shifter too. I feel like that's kind of nuts.
Yeah, and speaking of shifter, we have Flu.
I was literally just gonna say that this is an anti-meta deck because it can play shifter.
Yes.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I think it's on
It
the
is.
same scale as Exo. I think they're finally
Yeah,
like
it is.
at equal power. Because it was always the debate of like that Exo was like a better Flu or like a more skilled Flu. You know, everyone always compared the two. But I think now, if anything, they're more even than ever.
Gold Pride,
Top of experimental. This deck is so cool.
bro.
Hmm.
It's interesting.
The fusion monster is just so intense, bro.
Bro, is this
So I
like
do
a
want to
TCG
say
only?
Yeah, it's a
one
TCG.
thing with so with this deck, it's really gonna be unexpected. You can steal a lot of wins because people just won't know what it does since they have no past history of it,
Yeah.
other than TCG. They don't have OCG, so there's no you can't compare.
Yeah,
So a lot of
I think
cards
that's
aren't
better.
known to players. So it's pretty cool to see. Kind of like how Punk was. It's like Punk
Yes.
2.0.
bro.
Yeah, I kind of want to
Speaking
see
of-
if people play the punk stuff with this.
Yeah, because literally
Yeah.
all you need is your life points to be lower, and then your fusion monster is just like, hey, I am unaffected by
All
They
the
just
everything.
go off.
All the cards do a lot when you have lower life points, so the punk
Exactly.
engine is really good for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put this up here.
Utility's a
Too.
broken card.
Yeah, heroes,
What is that?
bro.
Heroes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Stratos, bro.
That's the Stratos, bro.
So the I want to say that card that they got, wake up elemental hero or something like that. It's good. It gives them more like flexibility to play through hand traps and interruption, and they can play around Nib a little better. But it's hero, so
What we putting there?
Better luck next time. I'm sorry, to say it, like this deck is
yeah.
like it's a pet deck at this point.
Plus, it's been experimented with so much. So, like, I don't think it,
Mhm.
you know.
Also, don't be mad just because it's down here. Like, please, I'm sorry.
It's a fan favorite.
Like,
Okay, yeah, yeah. Castier is what up there. If we don't get a ban list, and if we do get a ban list and we don't touch this deck, then yeah, it's still gonna be definitely
Of course.
format defined. Especially now that
Yeah.
the play shifter is just that much more toxic.
yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah, there's literally not a lot to say to this deck, bro. It literally doesn't. Okay, lab. I'm gonna have to.
Meta competitive. It's definitely
Yeah,
I mean,
meta
like
competitor.
Jason, we play this deck a lot. It kind of is. I mean, anti-meta strategy in a sense, but it doesn't feel like it.
But it competes, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Libros. They got,
Oh,
that,
jeez.
they got that new
This
card,
deck is so experimental.
bro. I'm gonna put this like right there.
Soul is such a cool card, but like, is the deck good? I don't know.
We don't even know what the hell's going on with like some of these lower end decks right over here. Like, no offense to these decks, but damn, no one tested them yet.
This deck.
I
also
think Libro's
has
actually cheap.
control.
I would say
Nah,
Libro's
it
literally
does
like
pretty
better
cool
luck.
things. The problem is like it just loses hard to like hand traps, like draw
Yeah,
and blowout cards, and that's like the issue with these new decks that are being experimented with. It's like there's just decks that do it better and can create omnis to protect themselves.
Yeah,
So like this deck unscathed, if you're not interrupting it, it can do some pretty crazy things, and then like it just plays really good cards like the what is it Magician Souls, and like you just do like a bunch of cool stuff, but
yeah,
when you get interrupted it doesn't do anything.
yeah. This is also experimental because there's just a lot of ways how to play this stuff. Like Maconquer cards are still. I
Oh,
think-
true.
yeah.
There is new Maconquer card coming out.
I forgot, yeah.
You got the Madigodomes, bro.
The what?
So are we counting this
Don't-
like with the only current like wave of support coming, or like all together?
Bro,
What, Mana Dome?
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah.
Is getting it's getting
So-
introduced in this set.
Oh, it's weird.
So
we
I'd
get everything.
say No, we're not getting everything. It's gonna get more support in the future.
Yeah.
This is basically just like the first wave of support for it.
It's getting
Okay.
introduced here.
Kind of like when tier first came out, we were all playing like danger tier because it was just like a couple of cards, a couple of spells, a couple of traps. That's how it is for this deck. So I just want to say for this deck, because I've been exploring it, it goes hard, but it loses hard. So
Okay.
it has an explosive board, but we have to figure out how you're gonna play into getting disrupted by, you know, a lot of other cards. But
Yeah.
it loses pretty easy. So I'd say it's experimental until it gets defined on how, you know, to play around the best decks. But
You know.
other than that, the potential is through the ceiling. I've seen some crazy boards. I've seen the Sprite variant where you can actually go like Sprind, Baron, and another Omni, dump Merly, fuse for Jago Sepalia. So you can make like some crazy end boards on the following turn. But, you know, like I said,
Yeah.
Dark Ruler no more kills that deck too.
All right, yo, Marinsas.
I'd say it's what is underneath meta contender? I'd say the Cybers decks are just top
Anti-meta.
contenders right now. Yeah, Marin says don't lose to Bestials, so if the Bestials get popular again, it's not gonna have an issue with that. Where Mathmech would have a problem with that. So
Yeah. And
there's also a water monster that kind of supports Marin's best too that just came out.
yeah, and Mathmech is getting that new firewall card as well.
Yeah, Mathmech
Yeah.
is, I think, a little bit better than Marinsis, only because I feel like the combos are a little more streamlined. Yes, it does lose to this.
Yeah.
I'd probably think
Agreed.
Marinsas would be anti-meta, no?
Yeah. I mean, World Legacy Zelantis is a good card too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Zelantis just like vanishes your shit. You just can't get it back.
Plus, there were a lot of
Marinsis is highly
non-engines.
dependent on like what's going on in the format, though. Like it doesn't play around what's going on in the format. Like Exo Sister relies on stuff that's happening in the graveyard. Flute.
No, it would be like a tier. I guess a tier 2 deck. That's what I would say it is.
Yeah, I think Marinsis is good.
Well, in a hand trap
it-
format, too.
Yeah, it just does what it does very well.
Exactly. And it has really good recursion. Like,
Yeah.
graveyard cards are crazy.
With a lot of non-engine as well. Which I think those decks are going to be really strong. Like, having a lot of non-engine and, like, going into a hand trap heavy format, I feel like that's, like, pretty good.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, our next one, Plunder Patrol.
Ooh.
Runic Plunder.
I'd say, I'd say I would give it the anti-meta
The
edge. Towards the bottom, though, only because its extra deck revolves around what attribute your opponent is summoning. So,
Next one, Pearly, bro.
This is one of my favorite decks in a long time. I would put it up in format defining. It's gonna be one of the better decks.
Yeah, literally.
yeah, it'll be format defining.
Forces
That-
you to
that
play,
deck
like,
is insane.
kaijus. Sorry.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, you need to play the kaijus.
Or Santa Claus.
What I
But you
hear,
need something to out that card.
what I hear a lot of people saying is like, yeah, Pearly is a good deck, but the boards aren't crazy. But like, people are playing a lot of hand traps because of Super Heavy Samurai, but also because it hurts this deck as well. If Super Heavy Samurai wasn't around, this deck would be so much better to the point that it would be shaping the format in the same way, where there's a lot of hand traps running around. Because hand traps kind of just obliterate this deck. Especially Droll.
Ricos and Avalon.
Anti-meta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that shit.
Tributing monsters for effect cost is actually pretty good.
And especially if that fucking field spell's in there too, tribute your damn monsters, like, bro.
Yeah, the deck is inherently like, it'll come out, you'll play it in a regional out of left field, like round 5, and it'll just like sweep you off your feet because you're not expecting it.
Exactly. Okay. There. Here it is. Dragon Link. Like literally dragon stuff, whatever the hell it is.
We'll put this in anti-meta because it's more bestial control now, I feel. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And you can also play like
I would.
chaos stuff.
Go ahead. Oh man, Dragon Link.
The chaos stuff is really cool though.
So it gets a
Yeah, I
lot.
think
Because Chaos Angel plus like Displotter and running more Bestials and then like up
I think
format.
the only thing with that deck is you run too many bricks to make it seem like it's good, and then it's not as good as it seems.
Matt.
I hate this deck. I've been playing this deck for a while now, and oh my god, I want to play my Runic course so bad. It's so good, but it's so bad.
So yeah.
Oh my god,
It's probably anti-meta, right?
it kind of is. Runic by itself, if you're playing it pure, is 100% anti-meta. Runic with any one of the other
One, yeah.
I think you're right if you're doing that.
Deck just does not vibe with me, dude. I do not vibe with that universe.
So I wanted to say one thing about Runic, because it's the one thing I don't like about the deck, and I will never play it for this reason. You have to sacrifice your battle phase, and I think with how fast the game is, losing your battle phase makes it very, very hard to close games out.
It's either at the top of meta. By itself it would be anti-meta, but the way that people are playing it isn't necessarily like that.
I would just
They're playing like Naturia or Runic or Plunder, like we said.
yeah.
It's definitely a meta competitor, either at the top or even kind of format defining. The way that it's been playing and been represented this format is crazy.
Yeah, bro, you got the striker.
Yummy.
This is an anti-meta deck.
Oh, definitely. Put that right over here.
Only because it can play so many going second cards. And just like, bro, just lose die roll. It's fine.
Exactly. You don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm putting this shit up
Oh my
here.
god.
My god.
Deck is so good.
Bro, I was testing this out earlier, bro. Full board is literally 2 Omnis, freaking Naturia Fusion, bro. IP Masquerena.
So I do want to say one thing too, with the super heavy deck. I think, like, it's really, really good. If our balance doesn't hurt cash though, it'll be really hard for that deck.
Yeah.
Just because you just need to zone lock one pendulum zone and they can't play.
That's true as well.
Yeah,
That is just my little sidebar for that deck.
But damn, this deck just does it, bro.
It definitely
There's a
does.
lot of stuff. There's so much.
They just
gap.
gotta hit cash though.
Exactly. Like, super heavy samurai is literally like the reason why this hand trap lineup is just changing so much, bro. Like, you need to put the drones in now. You need to put the ogres in now. Got the sprites.
The spritz.
The spritz, bro.
I'm at a contender.
Soda deck.
Soda, bro. I'm gonna...
This is 100% a meta contender.
Oh, definitely.
Contender?
I think it's proven it like hard. Everyone thought it was dead. Remember, even Evan sold it,
Yeah.
and then he was
So bad.
good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sprite just got so much adaptability to any format,
Bro, and you
as long
can
as the cards just don't keep getting hit.
just literally play whatever you want as well. Like, you could play Lifetime Sprite, you could play Sprite Runic. Literally anything.
I think Sprite's gonna be like Swordful, where like in terms of they won't hit it essentially, at least currently, because like
Yeah,
think about it, there's nothing to really hit, and the only reason they hit Elf really is like
It's because other decks are abusing it.
because of tier, yeah.
also, I just want to say another disclaimer for Sprite is if you guys look at what's being printed, there's a lot of good level 2 tuners getting printed.
Yeah, when you have a deck that's based around one of the raw mechanics of the game, it'll be around for a while.
Sword Soul.
Mhm.
Meta competitor.
But yeah, definitely a meta competitor.
What a
Good deck.
The level 10 synchro supports just keeps getting better and better, so the deck will keep getting better.
And the new card is coming out as well. It's actually pretty nuts, though.
I think this deck now can run like, if we shape more towards Bestials being solid again, and like people maining them, especially for like synchro stuff, I think Sword Soul will be, it'll kind of go back to where it was, with like Bestial swords, and then people are gonna play like Disc Potter, like some crazy stuff. And with the the Apple Dragon.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of spice this deck can do, and it's already been a competitor.
Yeah.
So I think it just stays that way.
Isn't there a
And
card?
I think one thing I want to say about these synchro decks in general is that now that Gamma is going to be really popular, you just play 3 telly and you make free synchro monsters.
Mm.
You always have a tuner, because I think that's the problem with the Bestials, is that when you draw a lot of them don't have a tuner, you can't synchro. But
That's true as well.
if you draw E-telly, you can make whatever you want.
I put Thunder Dragons in here because of the chaos stuff.
Oh shit.
We still don't have Colossus.
Yeah, no Colossus though. I mean, that's basically
Probably better luck.
bro.
But no, I'd say experimental, because the good thing about Thunder Dragon is that you want them to get banished, right? To gain their effects. So if you're playing against EXO, you're playing against D-Shifter, I mean, it kind of helps you. So, like, yeah, I mean, I think it's experimental. Depends on how it's being played.
Trap Trick. Yes, it did fall off a little bit, but we are getting a new rank 4 in Cyberstorm Access, which basically it has to do with normal trap cards too. I don't know what it was, and it needs 2 play monsters.
The Sheik?
I might have to put this meta contender or anti-meta. It's either one of these two.
Traffics.
Yeah.
And towards the bottom, you have to go first.
I mean,
Kind of do have to go first.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, just like Labyrinth, this deck is also main decking the evenly match as well. And I have built a deck where I main decking 3 Kaijus as well.
Yeah, I think one thing that I've seen playing against Patrick is like, don't do anything. Like, I don't know. Yeah, your goal is to get the trap hole cards, but like,
You
I don't know.
You literally
I just gotta get rid of your back row, and then I just get attack over your monster, and it's pretty much it. They're not really like accomplishing much.
I mean, shit, yeah. So like, as long as they like,
And Ash Blossom ruins their day. So
Ash Blossom be bussin', bro. All right, last one. Try Brigade, bro. It did get that new spell card, which is actually nice, but you know.
There's a lot of ways to play this deck.
Yeah, Try Brigade Sprite. Birdies. Got the new fur. We got fur hires. Yeah, a lot of ways, bro.
It's not an anti.
I'd say better luck next time.
Yeah.
I think it's good still. It might be. I don't know.
I think, alright, it's good, but there's better, and that's the problem. Like, if you're gonna play Tri-Brigade Sprite, you might as well just buy yourself the Live Twin package or the Runic package, or like, it just plays better in other variants than to play Tri-Brigade.
Unless you got Master Lair, because that dude is insane.
I was gonna say Master Lair, because like he proves me wrong, because I agree with you. But then, like,
I'm not saying it's bad.
No, of course not. Because I know what you're saying. Because like, I'm in the same boat. Because like, I'll think about it, right? And I'm like, oh, this deck's ass. Like, so, you know, you just. But then I'll see players who are crazy with it and pilot it like absolutely insane, like Master Lair, dude. Like, I don't know.
Bro.
I ain't saying it's bad, but I'm just saying there's just better versions.
You know, in my own damn opinion, I would just get some Arby's instead, but you know, but for the consideration of it, I would put it in right over here. The bottom end of the experimental.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just because there's more than one way to play this deck.
We're never wrong.
We're never wrong. Yeah. This been the tier list, bro. We've been here with the boys, bro. We want to fart before we leave, bro.
Let's go. Shout out all the munches.
Damn,
Y'all keep subscribing.
Yeah, of course,
Keep
bro.
supporting my boys' channel.
Keep it busting. Keep it real.
Keep that busted.
That's bad.